We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Tompkins now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Saints and Devin Neal back out on offense. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. First and 10, looking to throw. Met's got it, left side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one, but still plenty of options left on third and short. They're going to throw out of the gun. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Sticking to the air here. Into traffic, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in a double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Here we go.
Third and long, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The Falcons ready for their next possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
On the jump.
Getting the pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Starting on the ground here with Algier. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. Jukes away from one. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets them the first.
And the Falcons, first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First and 10 from the 32.
Ready.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Come on.
Third and long for him here. Here comes a screen. Algier. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so, and they catch him behind the line on third down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. Takes this in at the 25. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. The Saints come marching onto the field. And as they get set, Carter, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. It's his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Running for the marker on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. Get a first down, that's a bonus.
First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. By his back, Neal. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Check.
They're throwing it. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40. The Falcons and running back John Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And what we saw in the first half wasn't an anomaly, partner. They kept throwing it to him as we worked throughout the rest of this game, and the results have been just as good.
Cougar 19.
Throwing now on first down. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Quincy Riley picks it. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 40.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working now from the gun. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Starting this drive with a design run. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Algier gets it on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Throwing on seconds. Called in left side. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready. Like it.
Back to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Come on. Hey. Have the 50.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Cougar 19.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
60 by 6. Ready.
Looking to throw here. That's complete. Here's Thornton. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's a 13-13 ball game as we get ready for the fourth quarter. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be second down. Here's a handoff for Algier. Second down long gets him 5. Now they've got third down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Third down give to Robinson. It's going to be short of that goal line, bro, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Liking it.
Trying to run in, Algier. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons take a fourth quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 13.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tompkins now to return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Takes the second down snap. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a call. Right? You know, and he ended up time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here.
Let's go.
It's an option right that begins this drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Come on. Set. 60 by 30.
Robinson on the inside give. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Tap the 60.
Trying to pick it up with Algier. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 8 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Going to the ground again on first. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Hawk 70.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's his favorite target. That's running again. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
70.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. He's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war in field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Back to the well again. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Trying to run with Algier. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
60 Bison.
Here's Algier. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from the movie, Kate. Two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line and win that battle.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late.
Let's go now.
Some laundry on the field, but this is directed at the officials. The Falcons have thrown that challenge flag. Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, it can be so tough to have the right angle to get a perfect spot on that football.
Yeah, how they do it, I just marvel at it. A bunch of years ago, I got to do and be an official, a side judge for a spring game.
How'd that go?
Not well, because things happen so fast, and I really do. I marvel at more often than not how good these officials are at spotting the ball.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late.
Come on. Trap 50, trap 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
4th down, pass coming. Has it in close. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Drake London with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
7, Saints 13.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tompkins now to return. Dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes the Saints offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Finds him on the crossing route. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
Offense up to the line fast.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Motion man sent left. To throw here on 1st down. Complete to Horton. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Falcons' 46-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. A dose of the hurry up offense here.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. Working quickly here.
A gain of 6. That's another Saints first down.
We'll put a receiver in motion left.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Screen here for Neal. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Sticking to the air here. This one's caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints losing by 14. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
It's complete. This is Olave. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
And the Saints first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision. But when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Falcons and Drake London heading back out onto the field. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this 2nd half. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Get it! 19, 18,
Staying with Robinson. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
19, Charger, 19.
Another carry for Robinson. And he is going to have the Falcons 1st down. And Brock actually clinched them this victory. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from New Orleans.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on.